Can we make $700 in one day with DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart, and Grubhub? We are taking on the $700 in one day challenge. We knocked out 2 orders already, one from McDonald's, one from CVS, and we picked up 2 orders at the same time, Uber Eats and Instacart. I was looking at them trying to decide which one to do, but I figured out I might as well do them both. We're gonna do that Uber Eats order first, then head straight to that Instacart before it gets deleted. And we're running in the store. The stakes are too high to care what people think.
It's 7 a.m. and I'm at $19.55, but we still have a long way to go.
We're too fast right now. Let's go. We're looking for these ramen noodles.
And to put in perspective just how hard this challenge is, I have to make $35 an hour for 20 hours straight. We have to treat every second like it's our last. Unfortunately for this order, a lot of the items are out of stock, so we ended up making $2 less, but our total gets brought up to $63.47. Next we get this Uber Eats CVS order along with another CVS order from a different app going to the same store, beating the system. 2 orders at the same time. We can't be stopped. $17.80 for 2.7 miles, only 3 items, and we got that done in 19 minutes. Now bringing us to $105 at 9:45 a.m. 1/7 of the way to our goal of $700.
Alright, so we just got this order, $17 for 3 miles. I was actually pretty reluctant to take it because it's taking me further downtown. There's more traffic, but it is the weekend, so it should be okay to do this order.
And it wasn't as bad as I thought. 13 minutes to go 3.1 miles. And we're rushing back to the same store that we just came from because we got another $13 for 2-mile order.
We just dropped that order off to the Boston College area. We got another shopping order. We've been doing shopping orders all morning long.
This is when I realized that making $700 today was actually possible. When I beat $600 for the first time, I was at $135 at noon, and today we're at $167 at noon, about $30 higher than my best. And as you can see from this $30 order, things are about to get unreal. And if you've DoorDashed here in the Boston area before, this Chick-fil-A is tough to get to. It's like the Death Star run. You gotta find parking at the perfect time, and if you miss it, you're screwed.
Alright guys, so we got a decent parking spot. Let's go ahead to that Chick-fil-A. So we got the food. It's a very big bag. We got our drinks. Buckle that up. Let's go drop this off. Let's go! $20, 4.9 miles. These orders are too good right now. I got the cops following me saying I got too much money.
And that $20 order turns into $45, which we did in a half an hour. That skeleton's gonna feast.
Right as we dropped off the food, a 21 for 6 double order from Uber Eats. We are pushing $35, $36 an hour. Can we make $700 today? It's possible. And we just took off our jacket because these orders are too hot right now. This $18 9-mile Instacart is going to bring us back into the Boston. This $18 9-mile order is going to bring us back into the main Boston area. Let's go! The extra tips just keep coming.
And we get a $14 extra tip for that order.
We just picked up this $14.45 order from Stop and Shop. Quick Instacart. Let's get it done. We are at $342 at 4 o'clock. It feels illegal how much money I'm making right now.
Another quick Instacart is next, and the customer actually told me to cancel the order because they're out of stock, which is okay because when you cancel an order on Instacart, you get the full base pay and no tip, which is good because they didn't tip anything anyways. And that was the first of 3 CVS orders that we get in a row. At this point, the workers know my name.
We just got a $22 Uber Eats order, 7 items, all candy, and then a $60 Instacart batch to the same store. $80 total. It's unfair. 35 minutes and we're done. About to go drop this off for an $80 hour.
And we just made $74.58 in a little bit over 1 hour. A lot of the items are missing again for this order. I don't know what's going on with these grocery stores, but they're messing up my day. Now for a quick update, we're at $493 after 13 hours for an hourly rate of $37 an hour. It's only 7:30 p.m. and we have $206 left to make. If we average $30 an hour, we'll be at $700 by around 1:30 in the morning.
It's not even funny anymore. A $42 double stack. Too easy. $700. You know we're hitting it. So we just got this $19 for 4 double order from DoorDash. My strategy right now is to use DoorDash as much as possible because Uber Eats says we only got an hour and 20 minutes of driving time left, and we need Uber Eats for the 1 a.m., 2 a.m. hours. So let's go. Hopefully this DoorDash isn't too hard because we're in downtown Boston right now, and we're dropping off the first DoorDash to a Holiday Inn. We're about to be in and out.
Alright guys, unfortunately, this is when our good fortune comes to a complete stop.
Basically our first mistake of the day. We got this order to 7-Eleven. It was too good to be true. It was too good to be true. The store is closed and we wasted our time.
I already wasted about 15 to 20 minutes driving to this location. This put me in a panic. 20 minutes without making any money in a $700 challenge is the equivalent to a recession. It wasn't even worth calling Uber Eats for the $2 compensation pay that I was gonna get. So I made a quick decision to take this order, which is around $9 for 6 miles. Now this is bad for multiple reasons. I should have just accepted the loss that I already took and driven straight back to the area that I was just in because I was getting a decent amount of DoorDash orders there and I needed to preserve my Uber Eats time for the late hours of the night. Not only that, but the area that I'm going to usually is pretty good, but it ended up being really slow for the next couple of hours.
Not good at all. A big concern, but we just got this Uber Eats order right now. So we're gonna go down there, do some McDonald's or Wendy's order to close off this 700 challenge.
After completing that order, we only had 34 minutes of driving time left with Uber Eats. And after completing this double order, we are now completely out of Uber Eats driving time. This posed a huge problem as we still had $120 to make, and I'm now left with DoorDash, Grubhub, and Instacart. And I actually had an even bigger problem. I had actually woken up at around 3 or 4 a.m. that morning to drop someone off at the airport. And with me starting at around 6 o'clock in the morning, being awake for 3 hours prior to starting puts me at a huge disadvantage as I'm not going to be able to go until 2, 3 a.m. like usual because at that point I'll have been up for 22, 23 plus hours. Obviously this would be a big safety concern as the most I'm comfortable driving for is around 20 hours and it was at this moment I decided it would be pointless to continue this challenge. So unfortunately I had to call the challenge off for a first attempt ending in a failure. We still made $580.57 in 16 hours for an hourly rate of $36.28. And we drove a total of 141 miles for $4.09 per mile. Insane! Our best day that we've ever had in terms of hourly rate, and our second best in terms of total, second to our 618 that we made in our last video. So hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed the video because we will be re-attempting the $700 challenge and that video will be up in no time. Hit that subscribe button, just like that. And after that, $800 challenge. And I'll leave a link to a playlist of my other challenge videos, including my $400, $500, and $600 challenge videos, which I already beat. So yep, hopefully we will see you in another video.